What's up, everybody? This is Forgo, and finally I got Moonstone transcended. I got completely raped on the gears and the resources. They pretty much drained me of everything I have to get this girl transcended. But as you all know, null is the focus for a lot of us right now because we're trying to get those extra CCF. However, Netmarble still needs to address the Titan component packs. They still need to address the Essence of Dimension. They still need to put the resources in the other world bosses, and so on and so on. But having said that, Moonstone is a ridiculous monster. She is even beyond what I initially thought when I tested her the first time in that first video I made about her. She's even stronger than what I initially thought about her. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually do the run first. And you guys can just take a guess as to the kind of build she has, the Urus, the Obelisk. You can just take a guess as to how I have her built. And throughout that run, and then after the run, I'll show you the build. And we'll talk about this insane freaking monster. So let's jump into the action and let's rock and roll. Now to start off, this wasn't an easy run. I did have to do this a few times, but we're using Moonstone's leadership. And her rotation is simple. 4, cancel 5, cancel awaken skill, cancel into the 3. Look at the damage she just did. And we're just gonna let the symbiotes gather up around us, whatever. No big deal, she has a heal. Now we're gonna hit the 4, 5, 3. Look at this damage from this girl. Look at this. No support, guys. No mystique, no leadership, no nothing, right? Now we're gonna hit the 5, 3. And you'll notice there's a long cooldown on her 4 skill. So the first rotation you always do is going to be 4, cancel 5, cancel awaken skill, cancel 3. Very proc friendly character. I mean, I know she's 6,600 crystals, but honestly, she's well worth it, especially after you see this build on this character. Okay, our proc trigger, no big deal. We'll just wait, and then do 4, 5, 3. 4, cancel 5, cancel 3. Notice there's a 14-second cooldown on that 4. No problem. We got knockback. No big deal. We're going to wait again. We're going to do 5, 3. And you want to alternate between 4, 5, 3 and 5, 3 because the 4 has such a long cooldown. We're almost in the next phase. And remember what I always say. Whenever you're facing null, when you get to about 3 minutes and 30 seconds, if you've already put him in the next phase, you're doing pretty good. Look at this. Not bad. 3 minutes and 40 seconds. Not bad. Pretty insane, guys. Again, no support, no leadership. Now we're just going to wait, and we're going to wait for him because she uses iframes. Her third skill is an iframe. You don't want that thing to get canceled, so you want null to jump at you first. And then you're going to hit the 4, 5, and then the 3. And you got to be careful because right before that third skill, she doesn't go into an instant iframe on the 3. It can be interrupted, and if it does, you lose a lot of damage. So you got to make sure you're to the side of null, like let him attack a little bit, and then do the 4, 5, 3. Kind of move away from him a little bit, and then do the 4, 5, 3 or 4, 5 awaken skill and 3. Now I switched to Thor, that way I can make sure I have enough speed. Her movement speed isn't the greatest. Now notice what I did there. I moved away from null as he was attacking, and then I did 4, 5 awaken skill, then the 3. Look at this damage from this character. Look at this. And boom. We're just going ahead, pouring it on. Okay, no big deal, no big deal. I was going to break out his little octopus things, whatever. Symbiote octopus. I guess that's what we'll call it. And see there, he interrupted my third skill, and we lost a lot of damage. We would have actually put him in the next phase if that wouldn't have happened. But no big deal. I don't want to use my awaken skill yet. And there I was kind of pushing it. You know, he did bring out the purple, but I figured we'd get it. We just had a little bit of life to take him down. No big deal. Remember the circles in the bottom right-hand corner when you go into this phase? And now watch. Watch what I do. And boom. Look at her. Melting bars. Melting bars. And seriously, guys, when you see how I have her built, you are going to think to yourself, I got to get this character. I've got to get this character. Oh my God. Okay, watch out. Now, whenever null does this part of the phase or this moment where he brings out the purple, I highly would advise using a character that can move. Characters that have good movement speed would definitely be a benefit. And we're just gonna go forward on him. And you notice he's bringing out the purple, but she does so much damage so fast that we were able to put him in his next phase. Yeah, you can play a little risky with her at times because she does have a heal. Not super tanky, but she did get a pretty good HP jump whenever I transcended her, and that's really helping her. and they got to be transcended anyways whenever you're facing null. Now, we don't want to attack right away. We want to wait. Let him do his little maneuver here. We'll just do the 4-5-3 and get out of there. It's very risky what I did there. Very risky. And we're just waiting with switch. And we don't want to use our awakened skill. We're just going to do 4-5-3 again. Woof, 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 woof. And notice we're getting hit quite a bit. We're getting hit quite a bit, but we're not dying. Now we're just doing 5-3. Our 3 got interrupted, but luckily we just had a little life for null to take down, and we took it down. Now, whenever you're using her in this phase, what I would recommend is wait till after null brings up the symbiote. I'm not going to do it now. I'm just going to wait. Her damage is so good that you can actually do it this way, similar to Sharon Rogers. Now watch. We don't want to get entangled. 4-5, awaken skill, third skill, and boom. Now, one bad thing is she can get caught in the tornadoes if you don't hit your 3 fast enough. So you got to be wary of that. Then we're doing the 5 and the 3, and almost boom, boom. 12 seconds to spare. Again, no leadership and no support from this character. Let's see how many CCF we got. And just normal damage to supervillain strikers, we got 27 CCF. Not too bad. Now, let's take a look at her build. So as far as her build, she has 30,600 energy attack. She has 130 max attack speed, 30 crit rate. She does get a bump from one of her skills. She has 179 critical damage, so not the best critical damage. She has max ignore defense and max skill cooldown. And look at this. No Urus, guys. I do have 83% energy attack on my cards, but no Urus? Seriously? That is bonko. That is bonko. No Urus against null with no leadership and no support. Yeah. And her awakened skill does have this all defense down to stacks of 70%, which isn't even being put in effect. But you get the critical damage bumps, the same stuff as we always get. You do have the invincibility. So you could actually use this awakened skill. You could use it. You could just hit the awakened skill, then maybe do the 4-5-3 before null goes into, like, before Thor comes down and strikes his hammer. You could try that if you're struggling to get it done. I didn't really have to, but yeah, freaking nuts. And then our passive, the guaranteed dodge, which really ups your survivability a little bit to dodge some of those attacks. And, you hit the 4 first because you want that damage accumulation based on how much damage you deal, and it's increased damage for 1 attack, and you get the damage received increased by 20%. This is actually very important because null, you don't ever guard break him or anything. He just keeps attacking you while you're attacking him. So when he's attacking, you're actually doing more damage to him on top of the damage accumulation, on top of the 50% increase for 1 attack. And then, of course, the immunity. And then the 5th skill gives her the all defense down. But the reason you want to hit it is because you get the 40% all attack buff and you get the 40% crit rate buff. So you only need 35% crit rate. So we're pretty much at max crit rate when we're doing this. It only lasts for 6 seconds, but the way that she works, the proc-friendly way that she works, it's fine. And the other thing that's nice is this 5th skill, it has a nice low cooldown on it. It's 9-second cooldown, low enough to where you can keep it on the proc. You notice in one rotation, I would do the 4-5 awaken skill 3. Then the next rotation, I would do the 5-3. Then the next rotation, it would be 4-5-3. And then it would be back to the awakened skill. Very easy to use. Her passive, guaranteed crit rate, really nice to help do more critical hits, which means more damage. And then her leadership is F-all, dodge. Yeah, it is correct. That's the leadership that we were using in that clear. And look at this. Stage 7 Power of Angry Hall. She doesn't even have a fully awakened ISO 8 set. Doesn't even have Urus. And this is where it gets really good. Have you guessed what I got here? Check this out. Critical damage, 120% proc. Say what? 120% proc. That is how strong this character is. I cannot overstate it enough. No Urus, stage 7 Power of Angry Hulk set, and 120% proc. Tell me a character that can come in against null and do that. There isn't one. No character can do that. Even Sentry with his tier 3 and having a higher proc can't do that. He can't do it, guys. No freaking way. But this girl can. And Sentry has a leadership. She doesn't. Say what? What? Freaking insane character. So I know that the Epic Quest sucks, and I know that she's an expensive character because she is 6,600 crystals, but I would highly advise all of you out there that can, if you're able to play null, if you can clear that sucker one time or whatever, or you have it just about unlocked, I would really recommend you to focus on getting Moonstone. She is the best, hands down character for World Boss. Hands down, the #1 character in this game. I'm so blown away. Like, that's just freaking nuts. This is freaking nuts. It did take me a few tries, I'm not gonna lie, but seriously, the fact that she could do this on my account, and I do have 83% energy attack on my cards, right? I do have 83%, and that is a lot. But think about it, guys. If you give, say you have like 20% energy attack in total. Say you have 20%, like 10% fist all attack and 10% energy attack, and you have 20% energy attack. If you put Cyclops in the leadership with the 35% all attack and the 30% energy attack from his passive, guess what? You just boosted yourself up to 85% energy attack. So you could do this. If your raid level's high enough, if you have a raid level 200, 500, somewhere in there, you can do this. Even if your energy attack is pitiful. And you could do it with a proc that I have with this build. If that is an incentive to get this character, I don't know what is. That is just absolutely bonko. So, guys, I am so happy with this purchase, and I'm so glad that they made this character worth the 6,600 crystals. And this is really what all these characters should be. And this is really what Magneto should be. And this is really what Sue Storm should be, and so on. This is what they should be. If you got to pay all them crystals for a character, this is what they should be. They should be over the top, ridiculous, in my opinion. So let me know how you're all feeling about Moonstone destroying null with a crappy freaking build and being able to help out extremely new accounts to defeat null. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Y'all take care and have a good one.